Today is October 24th, 2014. I guess now it's basically October 25th, 2014, because we are after midnight. And I'm Dave Spencer. This is One Dude's Thoughts. Just a fat kid living the American dream. And I'm going to talk today about global warming. Now, you can believe what you want about global warming. I'm not going to tell you not to believe it if you do believe it, and I'm not going to tell you not to believe or to believe in it if you don't. My opinion is simply this. I don't believe that man is causing the earth to warm, because I don't believe that the earth is warming. I believe that there are four distinct cycles in weather patterns, and the climate does change in those four distinct cycles. It's called spring, summer, fall, winter. The weather is different in all those seasons. So the world does warm up and it does cool off. It gets downright cold in the wintertime, and it gets hot as hell in the summertime. That's just a fact of the matter. There's no denying it. Now, I think that if you want to recycle and stuff, which I do, I take my cans to a redemption center and they get recycled, and I, try to take use the broken appliances to redemption places where they can recycle those materials and things like that. So I'm not saying that we should destroy our world and our earth and our natural resources, because that's just stupid. Nobody believes that. I don't want to drink dirty water any more than the motherfucker down the road does. Okay, nobody wants that. I don't believe that we need the EPA on a federal level. And if we do need an EPA on a federal level, then it needs to be drastically cut back. It, to me, has greatly overreached its power. And but again, that's neither here nor there. I don't understand what this big hubbub is about global warming when it doesn't exist. I'm 40 years old in 6 months. I'm 39 and a half years old. Been around a while. Not as long as some, but longer than others, obviously. And the weather is not different than it was when I was a kid. But cold as hell in the winter, hot as fuck in the summer, and that's just the way it was. Spring and fall were nice and cold, nice and warm. It just, depend on the day. It's just, it doesn't make sense to me in any way. And again, I'm not saying, that I'm right, because I could be wrong. I believe that the earth was designed by a creator, and it is a living organism, and it's designed to sustain life. And in order to do its job, which is to sustain life, if we are the problem, then it will eliminate us as the problem. But scientists will tell you, because this is what I learned in school, that there was an ice age before man was ever around. And that's what killed off the dinosaurs, possibly. So if that's the case, well, did dinosaurs make fucking cars and airplanes and drive the big SUVs around polluting the earth? And well, maybe it was their farts that, caused the global freezing. Because, dinosaurs were big animals, and I'm sure that they farted quite loud and obnoxiously. It's crazy. That's my opinion of global warming. I think that it's not a man-made problem. I don't think that's a problem. So, choose what you want to believe, and live your life how you want to live it. If you want to recycle everything, recycle everything. Nobody's telling you shouldn't. But don't get pissed off at the dude down the street because they don't recycle. Just like the dude that doesn't recycle shouldn't be pissed off at you for doing so. It's just live your life how you need to live it. And if you want to believe in global warming and do things to help Earth, then by all means do that. I don't believe global warming is a real problem. I just don't. In the 70s, scientists were saying we're in for another global freezing. In Ice Age. It didn't happen. Now some of the same scientists that were saying that are now, on the other side of the ship that we're going to have a global warming epidemic. Al Gore. We should be underwater by now, according to his predictions. And that ain't happening. The inconvenient truth was a quick and easy way for Al Gore to make a bunch of fucking money. And he bought into it because Al Gore is a fucking moron in a lot of ways. Okay? But in one way he's not. He found a way to make millions of dollars. And he did it by making you, the public, scared. And that's his game. That's why he does what he does when it comes to global warming. It's about scaring the public. And I have far more things to worry about than whether or not I'm polluting the planet, because I'm not doing that. I'm not working a job where it's polluting the planet. I'm not running a company that's polluting the streams. And I think that they shouldn't do those things, but it has to. I'm for regulation. There has to be regulation. You can't just eliminate all and every regulation and regulatory problem or situation, because some companies will take fucking full advantage of fucking shit up. There's no doubt about that. China is a great example of how they do things in their country of fucking shit up. But again, I don't believe in global warming as a man-made problem, because I believe that the world, the Earth, is its own living entity, its own living cell. It is designed by the Creator, because I believe in God, and I believe in Jesus as my Savior, and all that stuff. And so I believe that God created the world to sustain life, and it will do its job, because that's what it is designed to do. And if we, mankind, become a problem that is killing its ability to sustain life, it will eliminate us. Point blank, get rid of us. Whether it be by a massive fire, a massive flood, whatever the case may be, it will eliminate us. Just my opinion. Dave Spencer, One Dude's Thoughts.